Hello, my fiber friends. It's been a while. So it's Adrienne of the Fiber Friends. I just figured I'd pop by and say a little hello. It's been a while since the Fiber Friends have been able to put out a podcast, and between life things and the new world situation with the coronavirus, we're not likely to get together to do a podcast anytime soon. For many reasons, but mostly, well, not mostly, for me mostly, because I am asthmatic and I am a bit of a elevated risk, so I am hunkering down at home and not going anywhere for quite a while. So you can still see Louise. She's doing her Friday night videos on the Fiber Friends Friday night knit in Facebook group, so you can hang out with her on Friday nights. Or if you want a little fix of Caroline, you can certainly go to her YouTube channel, Off the Grid Needle Arts, and catch up with her. But since I don't have any other outlet, I thought I would do a little vlog. So this is my staying at home knitting vlog, episode 1. Let's see how many we have to do. But I thought I'd just update you on what was going on, because otherwise, when we do get together to podcast again as a group, there'll be way too much stuff. So, where to start? I'll start up where I usually start. Finishes. So I have 2 finishes. First one, it's a pair of socks. Look at these little beauties. So these are finished. Yay! So this yarn is called I Put a Spell on You by Quare Fiber Arts. Look at that, and I did a nice little black heel. So, in case people are still wondering, because people ask me all the time still, I use a 2.25 millimeter needle because I'm a super tight knitter, and a 64 stitch sock. This has a 3x1 rib, which is my favorite rib. It's less purling, so it's my favorite rib. And then I just do a vanilla. I don't ever do anything other than vanilla socks. I know I'm ridiculous. But when the yarn's this pretty, I don't need to, right? So yeah, so I do, I'm a row counter, so this is a 60 row leg, and then I did an afterthought heel in this case. Not that you can see it with the black yarn, that's not helpful. And then a 60 row foot, and then a nice rounded toe. So that was fun. I finally managed to get heels put in these. So one good thing and the one bad thing about afterthought heels is because I get the tubes done, and then I'm just like, oh, I have to put in heels. And not that heels are hard, they're just a little bit more fiddly. So they're easy just to kind of put aside, and so I don't do it. But I forced myself, and I'm super happy I did, because now I have another pair of socks, so that'll go in my box of socks for next fall. And then, shockingly, I made a dishcloth. So this is Knit Picks Dishy. I have no idea what this might be cup and saucer. I have no idea. It's one of the newer multi-variegated colorways from Dishy. It's so soft and stretchy. I really like this. Yeah, so I managed to get that done. I have had almost no mojo for the last, I'd say, 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. It's been really, really bad. Like, a pair of heels and a dishcloth is really all I got done in like a month. I really didn't do a lot of knitting. Most of that was because of stress. I was stressed out about a lot of things. Work was really, really busy. This is before all the coronavirus stuff, but work was really busy. I was running some major events, and I was starting to plan for next year and starting to do hiring for some of my student positions, and just really, really busy. And then, you know, at home is always busy. But really what I was stressed out about most was whether or not I was going to get another puppy. I had sent in an application to a breeder not too far from where I live. I sent in that application last August, and I hadn't really heard anything. So in January, I emailed them just to find out when they were expecting litters and all that sort of stuff. And I did find out that they were expecting a couple litters to be born in March for homing in May. And I don't know, it was weird. It was probably all me. I was probably reading way into the emails, but I wasn't sure that the breeder really liked me. So I was not convinced that I was getting a puppy. And the breeder doesn't ask for deposits until after the puppies are born, which is fair, because if what I was asking for wasn't born, then I wouldn't, I wouldn't get a puppy and they wouldn't want to hold my money. So it's very fair and reasonable, but I kind of got into my own head, and I was super, super stressed about whether or not I was going to get a puppy. Mostly because, I really want one. I miss Toka so much. And it took a while for me to get over his passing. But I have a big heart, and I have lots of love to give. And my house is very empty without another little body in it. So I need to, and I'm only 43. I'm only 43. So there's plenty of room in my life and time in my life to have another puppy. So, this puppy will take me until I'm, in my mid-50s. So yeah, I need another puppy. I do. I really do. So anyway, I've been super, super stressed out about that because I really wasn't sure if I was going to get one. But last week I got an email. I'm getting a puppy! I'm getting a puppy! Getting a puppy! So I'm getting a puppy. They were born March 1st, and they'll be ready at the beginning of May. And yeah, I'm getting a little boy puppy. So I don't know which one out of the litter I'm getting yet. I'm getting a boy, I know that for sure. But there were 4 boys and 4 girls that were born. Don't know which boy I'm getting yet. I think we're waiting a few weeks to see how their colors and their coats develop. To see which one I want. A lighter salt and pepper miniature schnauzer. So we'll see which one I get. I've got my eye on one of them that I think is going to be, thinking it's going to be the one that I want, but we'll see. And he is named already. I do have a name for him. His name will be Noah. And he'll be my little no-no. Isn't that ridiculous? So excited. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And he'll be here at the beginning of May. And I've already made arrangements for work. Although that's totally up in the air because we don't know what's going on. But assuming the world somehow goes back to normal by the beginning of May. Fingers crossed. I have made arrangements to work from home. Half days, so that I'll go into the office in the mornings and do all my meetings and see all my students and get all that sort of stuff done, and then I'll work from home in the afternoons so that I can spend a little bit more time with the puppy when he's young and do some training, and he doesn't have to be alone quite so much. I'm so excited. So yeah, so that's my really good news. Yay! Oh, sorry. It's ridiculous, but I am that excited. All right, what else are we talking about? Works in progress. Where do I start? We'll start with the sock. So this is a bag from Knit's Best Thing. It's a nice winter bag that I got from her. Hi, Dawn. So Dawn of the Codependent Knitters has the shop Knit's Best Thing on Etsy. And this yarn is also by Queer Fiber. It's called Hot Cocoa. Oh, that looks good. Look at those colors. So I've finished the leg. I'm just about to start the heel, so I'm going to put in a contrast heel. I have discovered that as fun as afterthought heels are, I really do like my favorite heel. The one that fits me best is really my Fish Lips Kiss heel with the mini heel flap and gusset. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've got a contrast color that I'm going to put in here. So that'll be fun. I should have to get around doing that, which means I have to dig out the yarn that I want to use, which is why this project has been put aside, but only for a day. It's not been sitting for a while. So yeah, one sock. So that's not bad because I only really just started knitting socks again about a week ago. I finally started to get a little bit of mojo back. So not bad for a week. I was working on this one for a while. So this is some yarn by, the bag. This is an old one. This is from Mrs. Brown's Bags, Jody of the Grocery Girls, one of her bags that I bought ages ago. So this yarn is by Leo and Roxy. It's called Tanzanite. Oh, that looks good, eh? Look at that. Oh, so good, so good. And it is actually not a sock. So look at this. It will be a vanilla flip mitt. So it's a fingerless mitt. I have itty bitty, like itsy bitsy tiny hands. Like people are like, they're not that small, and then they put their hand up next to mine and they giggle. They're like, why are your hands so small? You're weird. I know, I have small hands. So I've never knit mitts before, and so as I was knitting them, I was trying to adjust them for my own hands. And they fit, mostly. But I kind of forgot about the fact that I had to pick up stitches across the thumb, so I have too many stitches in my thumb, and so it's a little big and gapey. And that means that the top of my mitt is a little bit big and gapey. So even though I've started to do the ribbing at the top, it's not going to pull it in enough. It's still going to be a little too loosey-goosey for my liking. So I think I have to rip it back. But I don't know how far. I haven't decided. I thought I only had to rip it back to the thumb, but I think I need to redo the entire gusset. So I think I need to pull it all the way back here. So it's in timeout for now. But the yarn is gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Oh, I'm so excited. So, but I am pretty proud of myself. It's the first thumb gusset I've ever knit. So, you know, I'm getting there. Trying new things, being all adventurous. Look at me go. Nothing but crazy talk. But yeah. So this will be in timeout for a few more days, and then I will. Because what I tried to do, I don't know if you can see it. I tried to do a bunch of decreases right before I started the ribbing to pull it in a little bit, but I don't like the little bumpy that I have, which I know nobody else is going to see other than me, but you know, I'm weird. That's how it works. So we'll see. Timeout for now. Something will happen with that. All right, what else? Oh, I've been working on this for a while. This is, I'll show you the thing. I don't know if you can read it. You can't. Oh, there you go. Twisted Daisy Fiber. This is one of the early bags that I bought. So I really like it. It's fun. Love me some turquoise. So this is, okay, I'll show you this is my Hitchhiker Beyond. So I'm doing, I've really gotten quite a bit done on this one, which is nice. Look at that, isn't that pretty? So you can actually see that I've turned, there's the point, the bottom point. So it'll start getting shorter, yay, shorter rows from here on out. So I'm not quite halfway done. So that's fun. So this yarn is Hue Loco. So the main cake, which is looking very hairy, but it's actually a MCS base. So this one is called Hoarfrost. Isn't that nice? Sorry about the sunshine, but you know, sunshine, can't complain. And then it's got some mohair. Isn't that cute? And that colorway is called the Kelpster. It might just be Kelpster, not the Kelpster, I don't know. What the heck do I know, really? But anyway, really, really pretty. I love the colors. So soft and fuzzy. Like, look at the halo on that. That is super soft and fuzzy. Soft and fuzzy. I have to say, I'm a fan. But yeah, I actually made some really good progress on that. I'm not quite sure when that happened. I don't remember really knitting on it that much, so I don't know how it worked, but I'm happy it happened. So we'll just leave it at that. And then the last thing I've been working on, because my other sock got to the heel and I didn't have the yarn to do the heel, and I was like, I need to knit something that's easy and brainless and whatnot. So I grabbed this bag. This is such a cute little pouch. Made for me by Donna the Knits Best Thing at a gathering we were at last summer. So all flip-flops and Muskoka chairs. So that's pretty fun. And so I'm actually working on a second sock. Look at me go. So second sock. This yarn, I'll show you the full sock as well. Sorry, Apparently I'm not prepared. Whoa, there we go. So this yarn, the contrast is a mini from Sweet Georgia. I have no idea what the colorway is. It came out of a party of 5, so that helps. And the yarn itself is called Aurora Nomialis by No Makers. So unfortunately that's a dyer that doesn't dye anymore. She closed her shop last July. But I've been working on these socks for a while apparently. And her yarn was funny. She always had a born on date. So it told you when she actually dyed the yarn. So this yarn was born in November of 2016. So it's like 3.5 years old and I haven't done anything with it. So I'm happy to get the second sock on the needle. So I'm just starting down the leg, working my way down. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on, which is pretty cool. It was really sad not having any mojo. Think of all the socks I could have knit if I had just had some mojo. It would be so much farther along, but you know, sometimes stress gets in the way. You know I'm really stressed when I don't knit. Like when I'm a little bit stressed, knit like a fiend. When I'm happy, knit like a fiend. When I'm really, really, really stressed, nothing happens. That's not a good sign. I should know better. That means I have to do something about it. So, thankfully, things have gotten a little bit better. Mostly because I'm not stressed about whether or not I'm getting a puppy, because I'm getting a puppy. Okay, sorry. All right, and last but not least, little acquisitions. Just one. I actually went to one of my local yarn stores last week, the Little Red Mitten. I stopped by to say hi to Carrie and Jolynn, who are the owners, and they're also the dyers of Leo and Roxy. And I stopped in to talk to them about something unrelated to yarn. And I didn't buy any yarn. I was so proud. So proud. But now because of all this coronavirus stuff and, you know, the fact that we want to support our small businesses because they're taking a bit of a hit, I might have to do some online shopping. Darn, because I need an excuse. But anyway, so all I did in the last month and a half was get one skein of yarn. So this is Mustache yarn. She has a collection called the Great Reads collection. So the colorways are based on books. And this one is based on The Hobbit. It's called There and Back, A Journey to Middle-earth. And that's the colorway. It's all blues and greens with a little bit of purple and some nice browns and tans. Oh, it's gonna be freaking gorgeous. I'm so excited. This poor skein had a hard time getting to me. I actually ordered this at the end of January, and it took almost 7 weeks to get here. It got totally lost in the mail, and I ended up having to talk to Stacy of Mustache Yarns on several occasions, and we had to like put in requests for the U.S. Postal Service to look for it and find it, but somehow it made it here. So I was so thrilled when it showed up. Everyone's like, you've been waiting for so long, you need to cast it on. And I'm like, I have too many things on the needles. And that is one of the things that I want to do this year. I'm trying to get stuff off my needles. So the shawl has been on the needles for over a year. These mitts have been on the needles for like 1.5 years. I'm on my second sock here, and I still have a ton of stuff. I got sweaters and cowls and shawl, I have blankets, lots of blankets. I have so many things on the needles that I really do want to see if I can get some of them done. All right, that's it. That's all for me today. It was nice to drop in and say hi and have a little chit chat. I'll be back because, you know, we need to chat. We need to keep each other company virtually because I know I live alone, right? So it can get really lonely. You know, it's one thing to be isolated or, you know, semi-quarantined in your house when you have other people there and there's at least somebody to talk to. I don't even have a dog to talk to. I got nothing. So hopefully these videos will help you and me and maybe some other people not feel quite so lonely. All right. Happy knitting. Love you guys.